Turning now to the state of Tennessee for our latest live trial called the Baby and the River Murder Trial.
The defendant in this case, his name is Brandon Isabelle, and he is accused of fatally shooting the mother of his child and then throwing their 2-day-old baby in a river. This all took place on his 25th birthday.
Prosecutors say that Isabelle confessed to the murders, but now he's pleading not guilty to the charges, including 2 counts, first-degree murder.
Let's go into the courtroom now. More testimony from earlier this morning when the victim's mother took the stand.
Please have a seat, watch your step, and speak up for the benefit of Madam Court Reporter.
Good morning.
Good morning.
If you could state your name, if you could spell it for the benefit of the jury.
April Campbell, A-P-R-I-L-C-A-M-P-B-E-L-L.
All right, April, you're Danielle Hoyle's mother, is that right?
Yes.
I want to take you back to January, February of 2022, and a little before that. Do you remember that time?
Yes, sir.
How old, do you remember how old Danielle was back then?
27. She was 2 months from 28.
28. Do you remember where she was working?
At Veterans Express?
Veterans Express?
Yes.
Did she have any kids?
Yes. She had 2 kids, Jariah and Kennedy.
Okay. And back then, how old was Jariah?
Jariah was 9.
All right. And you said also Kennedy?
Yes.
So she's working at FedEx. Do you remember when, and I know you don't remember exact date, but when she started to see Brandon Isabelle?
I don't remember the exact date. When I started hearing about him, it was like, I want to say maybe May of June of 21.
Okay. So early-ish in 21 is at least when you found out about it.
Right.
How did you feel about that back then?
Objection, Your Honor.
What is the purpose for this?
I'll move on, Judge. Can you identify Brandon Isabelle in the courtroom?
Yes.
Can you point him out for us?
Right here.
He's standing up, so I guess she's identified.
Yeah.
All right, that's the guy she started dating?
Yes.
Did you approve of that?
Objection, Your Honor.
She can say if you approved of it or not, Judge. It's not, it's her feelings about the relationship.
It's not relevant.
I think it is relevant.
Overruled.
Did you approve of her dating Brandon Isabelle?
I can't say, well, to be honest, no.
Okay.
After she told me about him, I just didn't like what she told me. I'm gonna just say that.
What did you learn about him?
That he was married.
Okay.
And I said, if he's married, how do you think he's gonna treat you? If he's not even treating his wife right, how is he gonna treat you right?
Okay. At some point during 2021, Danielle becomes pregnant, correct?
Right.
Do you remember when you learned about that?
I learned, I want to say in June or July.
How did Danielle, well, what did you learn? What were her feelings about that? Or do you remember what she felt about the pregnancy?
She was excited about Kennedy. She sent me a picture of her ultrasound saying, Mama, guess what they found? What they found? And she was like, they found a baby. I had to actually just look at the picture and see her name because I thought she was playing a joke on me. But she was really excited. Everybody was excited because we thought she wasn't going to have any more kids.
Was the whole family excited about it? And you have other sons and daughters, is that
right?
How many do you have?
I had 9 total.
How many sons?
I got 5.
And
4 girls.
4 girls, doing that. What do you remember about Brandon Isabelle's involvement with Danielle during the course of the pregnancy?
It was a minimal that I knew of. All I knew was my baby was going to work every day, coming home. We didn't really just talk about him. As long as she was happy and content, I was happy.
Was he coming by the house?
No.
To visit?
No.
I want to go to the 30th of January.
Right.
And we're in 2022 now, correct?
Right.
Do you remember that day?
That day, it was just a normal day. We did a lot of running as far as getting stuff last minute for the baby, a little shopping and stuff. And later on that evening, she went into labor.
Is this late on January 30th?
Okay. She went into labor, and she couldn't drive. She said she couldn't walk. It hurt to walk, so we had to call the ambulance. And I told her I wanted to go with her, but she said Brandon wanted to be there. So she chose Brandon to go. It was COVID back then. You know, only one person could be in a room with you. He got to see her born. I got a picture in a million phone call.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about that. You couldn't go up there because of COVID, and she wanted him there.
Right.
Tell us about the communication with your daughter while she was in hospital.
She just kept calling, asking what I was doing. Just showing
Your
her.
approach.
Pardon me, ladies and gentlemen, ma'am, just a second, please.
I mean, what an awful situation here. And then they never even found the little baby, claiming that he threw the baby in the river. It's just such a tragic situation.
And, you know, when you hear her testimony and the pain in her words, you know, you just really think about all of the other people that are impacted by this.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, gosh, just tragic. So I know you're going to continue to follow this case, Matt.
We are going to continue to follow it next hour. And of course, our thanks to our guest who joined us this hour, Crystal Pettiford. Coming up, more from the victim's mom in the baby in the river murder trial playing out there. This is the trial against Brandon Isabelle. Plus, we're also going to keep a close eye there out of the state of Florida in the penalty phase for Jose Soto Escalera. Will he take the stand to save his own life? Remember, the jury only needs to reach an agreement of 9 of the 12 to recommend the death penalty. We'll find out. We'll continue to follow this case when we come back on Court TV Live. Welcome back to Court TV Live. I'm your host for this hour, Matt Johnson, filling in for Julia Janae. Thanks for being with us. It is a busy Wednesday here at Court TV. We're going to start this hour in the state of Tennessee, where at this hour it is day 2 of testimony underway right now in our newest live trial, which is called the Baby in the River murder trial. The defendant, Brandon Isabelle, stands accused of fatally shooting the mother of his child and then throwing the baby into a river on his 25th birthday. Let's get you back into court now. We're hearing from the victim's mom. She's on the stand. It's been very emotional. She's still on direct.
I want to take you now to a little fast forward. She brings Kennedy home at some point, correct?
Right.
Tell us about that.
It was me and all my kids. I mean, she never got to sit down. Everybody was just holding on to her, playing with her. We got a few pictures with her. I got to feed her. I got to change her clothes. And then I had to, give her to somebody else because somebody else wanted it.
How long did you get to be with her? How long did you and your family get to be with Kennedy?
Maybe an hour at the most, a little over an hour.
I want to Just take your time, April.
We got her for about an hour, and she was gone.
April, if you need a little time, we can take a little time. Okay.
I'm good.
You okay?
But I mean, everybody that was there got the whole of that night and played with her for a minute.
I want to go back just a little bit, because I meant to ask you, what were you guys doing, you and your family, in sort of preparation for Canada? Were you guys gathering and buying things?
Yeah, we had been buying stuff since she actually found out she was a girl. The day she found out she was having a girl, we actually started getting everything. The next week, car seats, strollers, bassinets, playpens, bed, clothes, shoes, pampers. I mean, what all my daughter was getting, I was getting, friends were getting. She has a lot of stuff, and we still have her stuff.
So you guys are ready?
We were ready.
You said you had her for about an hour.
Right.
Why did she leave?
She told me,
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
Did you learn anything about why she left?
Withdrawn?
Sorry.
Withdrawn?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, I'm rewording it. Just,
Thank you.
Sorry.
yeah, she told me she was leaving.
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
Did you learn why she was leaving?
Yes, to go see Brandon.
Okay. And did she tell you something that was a little
Yes.
sort of story?
Yes.
Can you tell us what that was?
She told me she was taking Kennedy.
Objection, hearsay.
Wait.
Oh, okay. She was leaving to go see Brandon.
Right.
Sustain the objection.
Sorry. Where did you learn that she was going?
To see Brandon.
What did you learn was the story that she gave you?
That she was taking Kennedy back to the hospital.
Okay. How did you feel about that?
I actually thought it was true because I had to do it before. Once me and my son made it home, the hospital called and said he should have never been discharged. So I had to take him back. So I didn't know it was a story. Had I known, maybe things would have been different.
Okay, but you felt it was plausible.
Right.
All right. How did it go when Kennedy left? Do you remember? Did one of your boys put her in the?
Yes, my son Cornelius took her to the car and strapped her in her car seat, and they left.
Is the car seat that she was in, is that the one that you guys bought her, or that
Yes.
Danielle bought? Did y'all have her bundled up?
Yes,
Was it cold up that night?
it was.
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit again. She's gone for a while, correct?
Right.
Did she call you at some point?
No, I actually called her. I
Okay.
gave her like, I want to say an hour, almost 2.
Okay.
And I called, I asked,
What did you learn about?
she said, I'm
Objection, Your
here.
Honor, hearsay.
Tell us what you learned about where she was.
She was,
I'm sorry, Dave.
she just told me she was getting Kennedy out the car. And she said, Mom, I'm gonna call you right back. But I dozed off. And she never called. A couple of hours later, a police was pulling in the yard. I thought it was Danielle. So me and my boys were getting up to go help her get the baby out the car. But it was the police, and they were asking me who drove a Chevy Cruze. And where was she? And I told them she was gone. She wasn't there. And they were like, they'll be back. And they left. And I actually tried to follow them. But we couldn't keep up. So I just started looking, because I started, at that time, I just panicked. I just started down the, calling her phone. And I never got an answer. I called her like, I just kept calling her phone and I never got an answer. So the police came back a second time and they asked me to describe my daughter. So I described it, and then they were like, we gotta go again. By that time, I just went to the precinct because we couldn't keep up with them. I went to the precinct on Rains. And when I got there, they locked me in the precinct.
Okay.
And
at some point, did you tell police who she was supposed to be with?
yes,
Was that early on that you told them that? Or do you remember? And if you
it was when I was at the precinct, so that was like the last part. So it wasn't early on.
ask you, I'm going to show you a couple of photographs. And you said that you purchased some things for Kennedy, right?
Right.
And that y'all had sort of bundled her up or whatever for the night before she left.
Right.
There's one fast forward photograph and the defense counsel saying this morning. And let me know if you recognize that photograph and what you recognize it to be.
This is the hat I put on her that night before she left.
Okay. Did you buy that hat?
No, I think that was a gift from a coworker.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. If I could have this marked as, I think it would be exhibit 14, Judge.
It is exhibit 14.
And if we could publish,
Go ahead, please.
examine it a little bit. All right, April. Is this the hat that y'all put on Kennedy once she left to go see Brandon Isabelle that night?
Yes,
The hat that was given to you by a coworker?
yes.
Okay. I'll fast forward another photograph. And I think the defense counsel's seen all of these. It's
These are her car seat.
okay. Now, you could have that marked as exhibit 15. Now, if we could have it from the offset.
Go ahead, please.
All right, April. Tell us what this is.
This car seat?
The car seat that y'all put Kennedy in
Yes,
once you went to meet Brandon Isabelle that night?
yes,
The last time you saw her was in this car seat?
yes, yes.
Fast forward another photograph.
We do have to take a short break. We're hitting the pause button on this emotional testimony. Coming up after the break, you're going to hear more from the victim's mom in the baby in the river murder trial playing out there in Tennessee. This is Court TV Live, your front row seat to justice.
A tragedy on the Mississippi, a young mother executed
And her 2-day-old daughter allegedly thrown into the river.
Now the baby's father stands trial for double murder.
The Baby in the River murder trial today, only on Court TV.
Tonight on Closing Arguments, did a father kill his daughter's boyfriend? We'll dive deeper into the plotting parents' murder trial as this case gets underway.
Closing Arguments with Vinny Politan tonight at 8/7 Central, only on Court TV.
Back to court in just a minute, but first an update out of Mississippi in our newest live trial, the plotting parents murder trial. Jeffrey Spence is accused of fatally shooting his daughter's boyfriend, Kirby Carpenter, back in 2022. Prosecutors say Spence plotted to rob and kill Carpenter, but his defense claims he wasn't there. Someone else committed the murder. Earlier today, jurors heard an emotional 911 call made by Spence's daughter, Caitlin, who has accepted a plea deal in exchange for testimony against her dad in this trial. Let's listen to the call. We will keep you updated on that trial throughout the day, or you could stream it live right now on courttv.com or our YouTube channel. All right, let's head back now to Tennessee, where testimony is underway in the Baby in the River murder trial for Brandon Isabelle. He's charged with first-degree murder after prosecutors say that he shot the mother of his child and then threw their 2-day-old baby into the river. On the stand is the victim's mother and grandmother. Let's get you back to court.
This Kennedy.
Okay. Now, if we can have that marked as Exhibit 16, please.
Go ahead, please.
This baby Kennedy.
Baby Kennedy. You remember who took that photograph?
Yeah.
Okay, was that from your house when she came to visit you?
No, that's from the hospital. She was still at the hospital when she took that one.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you you testified that you only got to see her for about an hour, right?
Right.
And when y'all put her in the car seat, your son put her in the car seat. How was she doing?
She was fine. She was still warm. I just didn't want her to leave.
And is that the last time that you saw her?
That was the last time we saw her.
Have you seen her since?
No.
Did y'all have a little memorial for her?
We did.
I'll show you one more picture, okay?
Right. This is my baby. This is Danielle.
Now, if we have that marked, this is 17.
Go ahead, please.
All right.
That's Danielle.
How was Danielle when she left that night with baby Kennedy to go meet Brandon Isabelle?
She was happy. She always happy. You'll never get her mad. I mean, she the sweetest thing ever.
Did you ever see her again after she left that night with Brandon to go see Brandon Isabelle?
No.
You guys had a funeral service for her?
Yes.
Thank you, Eric. No further questions, Judge. Oh, wait, I have one more question.
Just a moment.
I missed a few questions, Judge. We talked about you telling police that Danielle was going to meet Brandon Isabelle, correct?
Yes.
Did you also tell police that she had baby Kennedy with her when she went to meet him?
The first time when they first came, I didn't tell them until I actually got to the precinct. She had baby Kennedy with her because at the time I was thinking maybe she had done something, but I can't say. I don't think she does something. My baby doesn't want to do anything. I just didn't know what was going on. Had they, in light, told me what was going on, it could have been all points just Kennedy, Kennedy and Danielle.
Okay.
I could have told them, but they weren't talking like.
But they were aware that it was Danielle and Kennedy.
Right.
Correct.
That year.
Do you remember the day Kennedy was born? What day? Do you remember the date?
The 31st.
The 31st.
I'm sorry, January 31st.
January 31st. And that was the early morning hours, correct?
Yes, at like between 1 and 2.
Okay. And do you remember the date that Kennedy came home with Danielle?
February the 1st.
Okay. Do you remember about what time that was on anywhere?
When I got to my house, it was like 4:30.
Okay. Thank you. No further questions.
Campbell, do you need a break before we keep going?
No, ma'am.
I just have a very few questions for you, okay?
Okay.
Now, on direct, you talked to Mr. Christensen about the fact that you didn't like that Brandon was married, right?
Right.
But did you know that he was getting divorced and had been separated for a long time?
I did.
Okay. But because of that, you didn't really like Danielle being with him, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, you had said that he didn't come to the house a lot during her pregnancy.
He was never there when I was there. I can't say if I'm not there. I worked a lot.
And Danielle knew that you didn't like Brandon, right?
She did.
So just because he wasn't there when you were there doesn't mean he was never there at all.
Right.
And the conversations that Mr. Isabelle and Danielle had, you weren't necessarily a part of those, right?
Right. I wasn't.
So there could have been a lot going on that you were not just directly involved in.
Right.
Now, leading up to Danielle going into labor on the 30th, she had actually gone to the hospital a couple times the week before that, or that leading up to it, the week starting around the 23rd.
Right. Yes.
And she was keeping Brandon informed about every time she would go in the hospital and contractions and things like that, right?
Okay. Right.
And because she wanted him there at the hospital.
Yes.
And when she went into labor, he went to the hospital.
Yes.
And he was there the whole time with her.
Yes.
Now, I want to talk to you about kind of after Danielle and Brandon stopped seeing each other and Brandon started seeing somebody else, okay?
Right.
Did Danielle receive any messages from anyone that you were aware of?
Not that I'm aware of, but I heard. I've never saw the messages.
Okay. But you asked Danielle whether she needed to go to the police because she was getting some threatening messages from his girlfriend?
Yes.
And Danielle had said that she didn't want to do that.
Right.
But it was Brandon's girlfriend that was texting her and threatening her, right?
I can't say because I never saw the messages.
Was that your understanding?
Yes.
That's all I have, Your Honor. Can you read the rest?
Just a couple. You never saw any threatening messages, correct?
No.
Did you see the message that Brandon Isabelle sent her?
I didn't see that one.
You didn't see that? Did you hear about that one?
Yes.
Okay. The one where he wanted to have an abortion?
Right.
That's real good.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Thank you. You may sit down.
Thank you.